Well, hello, this is Rochelle and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to make a mixed media tag using a kit we got as a freebie at our December year end for 2021. And this kit is by Selah Art Creations or Adele Nevote. If you don't know her, go check her out. She is super talented, and actually for this kit she used some stencils, and explaining, or her little devotional is explaining the word Selah, which of course is in her name, so that was quite exciting. Just looking at all the goodies that this kit holds. Like I said, it has the stencils, it has some trace paper or vellum printed with those black dragonflies. It also has the same print on trace paper and watercolor paper with the moon in its various stages. Really love that. And then the words written out: Selah, pause and reflect. And then Psalm 24, in which this is mentioned quite a few times. So recently we had a class at Rochelle Crafts, and one of the ladies called Carol Robinson, she's one of my faves. I know you shouldn't have faves, everybody's my faves. But Carol is just a dear friend of the shop, and even though she lives a while away, she always attends Zoom classes. And for this specific Faith Planner class, she attended the actual class in store physically, and that was just great to have her. So shout out to Carol Robinson today. And she used this technique with swiping acrylic paint on a card onto her surface, which I just thought was absolutely gorgeous. I'm using Baby Blue by Americana. This is a Deco Art acrylic paint, and I'm also using Midnight Blue and Payne's Grey, just to add the various shades of blue, covering the entire card just by picking up the paint with the card and then swiping it in all kinds of directions, starting in all kinds of places. So it does also build a little bit of a texture on this card. These tags are 400 GSM. They are part of the Art by Marlene Essentials range, and I just absolutely love them. Adding some little accent lines with the darker color, just by using the edge of the card to kind of swipe it 90 degrees, if that makes any sense. But there you go. Background done and dusted, quick and easy. It was a lot of fun. We also used the same method to cover our little booklets for our monthly class that we do every year. And if you want more information about that, you're welcome to contact us. We do those by Zoom and in person, of course, here in Centurion in Pretoria. Next up, I'm just going to cut out my little moons. I wanted to have it be a very simple kind of card, and so I am using this again by Deco Art, the Extreme Sheen paint, and this is a pearl. It is just beautiful. It adds some pearlescent pigment to this little moon in all its phases, and that's exactly what I wanted, was just that pearlescent shine. And then I'm going to do some double stenciling, which I actually learned from Mariette Beekes of Just Magic. I adore her as well. Her things are so informative, and she always teaches you new tricks and tips, which is also a good thing. So just cutting out these little moon in its phases quickly, because I've got the opportunity to speed it up, so you don't have to watch me fussy cut. I hate that. So here you go, the double kind of stenciling. First I use a black ink with a sponge, just a makeup sponge, and I apply it through the stencil. I wipe that off. It doesn't come clean completely because this is an archival ink. I'm using the VersaFine Onyx Black, and then I'm using a Distress Crackle paste. So this is a texture paste that will crackle over time, and I'm going to apply that with a silicone palette brush, and just applying the paste then through the stencil, slightly offset so that the black is still in the background. Do go check out her channel if you want to see more of that. Mine is not nearly as perfect as hers, but it is getting there. Likewise, doing the same with the words pause and reflect, and going to do that with, I think, the symbol as well, so that you can then do the same kind of idea. On this, I'm going to just quickly chat to you about the word Selah. It obviously then means to pause and to reflect. I've also heard it said that it is a praise break. So often in our days, especially if you work in a corporate environment, and we always giggle about it when people go out to have a smoke. And you're not a smoker, but they're taking that break. So here's the thing. We should, in a similar fashion, with a good addiction, like the word, we should go out and take that praise break, just to reflect on that which God has spoken to us in our devotion, maybe that morning. Find an opportunity to think about it again during the day. Take the time to share it with someone during the day, having a praise break. So to pause and to reflect about what happened, and to take a praise break, to thank God for that word, to thank Him in giving back by sharing it with someone else. I've learned this in my life, that the word is never just for you. It's always for you and to share. So once you've gotten it and gotten a hold of it, then share it. And I think that is the main purpose for this channel, actually. So there you go. I've stuck down my little moons using Rochelle Creations tacky glue, just cleaning off my mat so that I can then do some kind of outlines. I use the Derwent Inktense pencils for this, just because I know that they're permanent, and if they should get wet, they won't move again once they are set. So I'm literally just taking a sharpened pencil and outlining my little tag, instead of kind of edging it with maybe, say, a chalk ink, which you of course can definitely do, and then just outlining some of the places where I want some accents or shadows. And for this, I think I used the ocean blue in the Derwent Inktense pencils. These can also be purchased loose at places like Herbert Evans and Art Savings Club. You can purchase them in singles, the Derwent, and then just taking an aqua brush and adding water to it to activate it so that it will set. Once it is activated and dry, it is set. It is an ink, so it's not a watercolor, it is an ink. And yeah, just adding my shadows there. And then, because this is a crackle paste, what I do want to do is I want to take some gel medium or collage medium and then just kind of paint it over that crackle paste, so that when it's fully dry, it won't crackle off the little tag. This tag is a kind of high trafficked tag. It does get flipped through quite a few times, my little tag ring. So I do want to kind of keep them safe and not have this texture paste completely crackle off. So I just add a little bit of gel medium on top, as you saw, really a little bit of it, and just add it on over the top of it to sort of seal it and attach it or adhere it to my little tag so it doesn't fall off. Thank you so much for joining me through this year. It's been such a wonderful growth opportunity for me, and I loved every minute of it. Adding my date so that I can reflect. And thank you. I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.